Listen, I'm so excited to take you to this property because I'm going to show you how we transformed it from top to bottom. We are in the heart of West Knoxville, which is a great location. But when it comes to looking at a home from a home seller's point of view, it is really important to show the pros and the cons. As you can see, this property, the driveway is actually pretty short and it runs through a pretty fast road. So actually focusing on the curb appeal was where my eyes went first. I've worked with a lot of sellers, and I'm sure for yourself, you want your home to be selling at top dollar and not sit on the market for multiple days on end. This home is so cute. As you can see, it has all the neat features inside. It's been upgraded, but this seller actually lives out of state, and we had to coordinate so many different things that taking it off their plate was the biggest relief you could ask for. Right now, I'm standing in the kitchen, and if you were here a few days ago, you would see that there was a puddle of water on the floor, and the home was cold and it smelled stale. Coordinating is so important because I get to relieve you from all the headache of finding a really good vendor that you can trust and that I can follow up on the work, because essentially I'm your eyes, I'm your nose, and I'm your ears. Take a look inside and let me know what you think. Now, most people, when they look for a home, they're looking at a lot of details like this very long, beautiful gold pole, or even this backsplash or butcher block countertop. But you are now an informed seller, are going to be looking at the entire property from outside coming in. Now, before transforming the property, it's really important that you sit down with a realtor and assess everything. A video is very, very helpful, and you are seeing the aftermath, but about 5 different companies came and transformed this home from head to toe. Now back here, super important, this was covered with brush and shrubbery. There was even a tree that came down here, and cutting it up and making it look like firewood was the smartest thing to do. This shed too was actually kind of an eyesore, so we painted it black to match the facade of the property, and I couldn't be happier. When you're thinking about selling a home, there are a few things you can do before ever spending a dime or even talking with a realtor. Very easy things is creating a list, going through your house and nitpicking as if you were the actual home buyer. Things I love to do, okay, little tips. I like to check if the faucet's loose. I like to check if the toilet seat is loose or the toilet itself, and actually go through and look at your trim. Even right now, we're about to get this home on the market, and I see things that the handyman missed, like this one right here. And when it comes to some vendors, I had about 5 different people touch this home before putting a sign on the yard. So we're talking about the landscaper, we're talking about a tree removal, a handyman, a deep cleaner, even someone to videotape and photograph the property. A lot of people just focus on photos. But you, again, are going to be super smart and actually have drone footage, possibly even floor plans and all the good stuff. The really cool thing is what you see in the front as far as the curb appeal was actually by a professional stager. A lot of people think it's only the interior, but again, it is all about exterior, especially with this cute, tiny home. Every home has its match, and whether you're in a 1-story home or a ginormous big home that can cater to a multi-generational family, it's going to be important for you to tell that story. This one right here is going to be perfect as a primary residence or even for that first-time home buyer looking to fill and start their first Airbnb.